Good afternoon, everyone. This is an update on tropics for November 1st, 2022. That means we only have 1 month left for the 2022 hurricane season. As you can see, we have Tropical Storm Lisa down there east of Belize and just to the northeast here of the coast of Honduras. We now have Tropical Storm Martin that has formed northeast of Bermuda, and this is hundreds of miles off the coast of Bermuda. Pretty much no threat to land right now, but we are going to get right into it here, and this is satellite imagery, which as you can see, Tropical Storm Lisa right now has a lot of convection, a lot of thunderstorm activity, which may lead to some more rapid intensification right before landfall, and the National Hurricane Center is still expecting that hurricane status before landfall in Belize. As you can see, here's the National Hurricane Center. There is Tropical Storm Lisa, which currently has winds of 60 miles per hour. Yesterday it did have winds of 45 miles per hour, so it is undergoing intensification right now. As you can see, this is moving west at 15 miles per hour, has a minimum central pressure of 1001 millibars. Tropical Storm Martin now has 50 mile per hour winds, a central pressure of 997 millibars, and is moving east at 12 miles per hour. Look at that forecast cone. We now have hurricane warnings out right now for the entirety of the coast of Belize. We have hurricane warnings for those islands just off Honduras. Tropical storm warnings pretty much for the entire northern coastline there of Honduras. Hurricane watches now in effect for the Yucatan Peninsula, and tropical storm warnings are in effect also for the Yucatan Peninsula. So you will be seeing those hurricane conditions over the next 2 days there in Belize and Honduras. It will be making landfall in Belize about 8 p.m. Wednesday Central Time. I believe that Belize is in that Central Time or Eastern Time, but it is going to be around 8 p.m. Wednesday that it is going to be making landfall there and making those impacts. Again, you will be seeing those flooding impacts, a lot of damaging winds that will bring down power lines, trees, structural damage as well. Don't forget storm surge as well. You might see a little bit of storm surge, not much storm surge. Most of the storm surge will be happening north of Belize, and that'll be happening actually for portions of the Yucatan Peninsula. As you can see, looking at the key messages, number 2, there is a potential for life-threatening storm surge near the City Lisa crosses the coast of Belize and the southern portions of the Yucatan Peninsula. Life-threatening means that we could possibly see catastrophic storm surge from Tropical Storm Lisa, or soon to be Hurricane Lisa, as it goes towards Belize here. Hurricane conditions are expected in the Bay Islands of Honduras early Wednesday and possible along the coast of Belize by Wednesday afternoon. Hurricane conditions are possible in eastern Yucatan in the hurricane watch area Wednesday afternoon. Number 3, and this is tropical storm conditions are expected along the portions of the north coast of Honduras and Guatemala beginning tonight into Wednesday, and over the eastern Yucatan Peninsula in the tropical storm warning areas beginning Wednesday afternoon. We have one last one here, which notes that localized flash flooding is expected across portions of Belize, the Bay Islands of Honduras, northern Guatemala, and the southeastern portion of the Mexican state of Chiapas starting tonight through Wednesday. We did get updated tropical storm force wind speed probabilities. Belize is now under near 80% chance you will be seeing those tropical storm force winds. More of those orange colors, you are going to see around a 60% chance to see those tropical storm force winds. Yellows, around a 30 to 50% chance you may see some of those tropical storm force winds. In the greens, you might see some tropical storm force wind gusts, but nothing concerning for the green areas. Here's Tropical Storm Lisa model intensity guidance. These are pretty much tens of models that are put together in this graph here. As you can see, most of these stay in the tropical storm strength. As you can see, we have a lot that do reach into a Category 1 hurricane strength here around 36 hours from now. Even 24 hours from now, we could possibly see a Category 1 hurricane. And like we saw from the National Hurricane Center, they are forecasting a Category 1 hurricane to hit Belize with at least 90 mile per hour winds. They are forecasting this to be a 90 mile per hour wind hurricane. Now, that's going to be lower or even a little bit higher at times. It depends on the rapid intensification cycle right before landfall, so we will keep you updated on that throughout the next 48 hours as this continues to make a slow approach to Belize and Honduras and the Yucatan Peninsula. We will keep you updated with possible daily double uploads today, even double uploads tomorrow possibly, for those continuous updates. If you did enjoy the impacts updates for Tropical Storm Lisa, and also we have now our 13th named storm of the season, Tropical Storm Martin, up there in pretty much the middle of the Atlantic. Be sure to subscribe to the channel if you are new and turn on post notifications. You won't miss a single updated live stream on Tropical Storm Lisa that will be making landfall very soon in Belize. Also bringing more impacts to Honduras, Guatemala, and the Yucatan Peninsula. So stay tuned for more updates. Share this video with any friends or family that live in the path of Tropical Storm Lisa to get that information out that we possibly could see life-threatening impacts in the area of Belize. But as always, I'll see you in the next one. Stay safe.